another episode of the Cambridgeshire Angler. Today, doing something a bit different, I suppose. The river's in very strange condition at the moment. It's sort of like got a bit of a weird colour to it, and it's really low. It was up quite high last week, and now it's just gone into this strange mode. And been checking on social media and everything, and no one seems to be doing well. So I thought I'll give that a miss today, as I've got a whole day off work, which is unusual. I thought I'll, try and get a bend in the rod rather than sit and have a blank on a strange conditioned river. So I'm going to give it a go in my local pool. It'll probably be the last time will be the last time I do this, I should think, because it'll be pike fishing next. But yeah, so this is the same pool where they have the chub and the barbel in. But what they do here, I'll show you what they do here. They sort of like, they've tried to set it up for the chub and the barbel, so it's full of like boulders and big rocks. I'll see if I can just switch it. So yeah, they put all these big boulders and things, and these go quite a fair way out as well. They go all the way. I don't know if the whole lake bed's covered in them. Might be, but certainly goes out a fair way. So I've hooked fish and been snagged on the boulders quite a way out. So yeah, maybe the whole lake bed is covered in them. But yeah, they tried to sort of like make it as natural as they can for the barbel, but obviously this got no flow, so it never really will be. But it's better than most. It's a better effort than you see in most pools. So yeah, so I'm just gonna have a little go down here, see if I can get one of the barbel out. I know it's one of them subjects people don't particularly like barbel in still waters, but it's one of those days where I can't really think of much else to do. It's got a bit of a chop on it. The fish are, oh wow, carp over there doing that skippy thing they do when they've got a parasite on them or something. They sort of like walk across the water. Is quite weird looking. It's just over there where you can see that ripple. Right, so yeah, I'll get set up and see if we can get one of these. Be nice to get one of these barbel, but if not, we'll get some carp on the Centerpin or something a bit different. Should be a good scrap. And yeah, see you soon. Well, we are in place. Pretty much exactly the same setup that I was using down the brook, so it should be fun. It's 4-pound main line, just that same cheapy little waggler thing. Yeah, so obviously I changed the hook length. I was only on a 2-pound length, so I've changed that to a just under 4 pounds, so it's just slightly weaker than the 4-pound line, and down to a 16 hook. And that is pretty much that, really. This place is an absolute madhouse in the summer, but obviously it's going to be different now. But we'll see. We will see. I'm not fishing far out until literally the end of the rod, pretty much. Don't need to be far out in here, not all. Well, I may need to change a few things. Well, maybe not. Let's bite already. That's a surprise. Well, whatever it is, a very tentative bite. Yeah. What have you got here? a good scrap, whatever it is. Oh, a lovely roach. Or, well, I don't know actually, there are eyed in here as well. That might be an eyed. No, we'll have a look. Probably will need to net him actually. Even though he's only a small fish, I don't really want to be swinging fish in here. No, I'll have a look at him. Absolutely flat calm, like a mill pond. Oh, alright, what's that one? Not concentrating. My own fault. Yeah, it's absolutely flat calm, like a giant sheet of glass. All the reflections from around. Crazy. Usually always got a chop on this because it's in the bends. It's usually blowing a gale. Very unusual to see it flat calm like this. You gonna take it? Yeah, I might be getting messed about here. We will persevere for a little while on maggot, but I think we're going to have to go on to bigger baits soon. Plenty of fish. I've just seen a kingfisher over the back there. Nice. Plenty of fish moving around anyway. Oh, I like another roach, I think. I'm an alright scrap. I mean, you. About to swing you, yeah, you were right. I think. Oh, that might be an eyed. Oh, it's got a very strange orange to its gill plate. Yeah, very strange colour to its gill plate and much longer fins, I'd say. Yes, I think that's an eyed. I'm sure someone out there will know. I'm pretty sure it is an eyed though. Much longer fins. It's got a weird pink sort of colour to its gill plate there. Well, not pink, sorry, it's orange. An orange gill plate. But the fins are much longer as well. And it's got that oh no, I can't really show it, I just best get it back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's an eyed. Yeah. Let you go. Now, into another. There's another roach, even though I've gone on to danger. So this is a roach, can't really tell at the moment. I seem to have a lot of silverfish in the swim. Sure yet. Let's have a look. Try not to get soaked. I think it's a roach. I'm really not sure. There's so many. It's either a roach or hybrid, or I think it's a roach. I don't know though. Yeah, that's a roach. Yeah. After much deliberation. So many different silverfish in here. no, that is a roach. Nice chunky one as well. Nice fish. Plenty of these out there by the things of it anyway. Behave. Yeah, lovely. He's steaming. There you go. Oh, can I? Jesus. And look what happens when you turn your back. I was just checking that the camera was at the right angle, and I've hooked into something pretty heavy. It sort of shut off, and now it's not doing a lot at all. It's come off. That was quite a big carp. I think the hook's just pulled because I'm only on a 16. Looked like a double figure carp, that did. It didn't even know it was hooked to start off with. It just sort of sat there in the water looking at me. Yeah, hook's pulled out. I thought it would. Well, now that I've finally sorted the mic out, video running. Yep, I've hooked into a steam train. No idea what it is yet. Most likely it's a carp, but it's stripping the old Centerpin pretty good. It's gone right out into the middle now. Yep. Some line on it. It's meant to work, isn't it? That horrible feeling when it sort of rolls on the line and sort of flicks off of the fin. You can definitely feel it down this match rod. Feel everything down this match rod. As old as it is, it's still, even though it's only, I guess it's really only a budget match rod from 20 years ago, it's still got a pretty decent action in it. Does the job anyway. This could be a long fight. There's not a great deal I can do with this. Not on 4-pound line. He wants to go, he's going to go. That was on red flake again. Sort of probably a bit odd me holding the rod this high, but the reason I am is there's a load of these boulders out there and you've got to try and keep the fish up if you can. So I have lost fish in the past, especially barbel, when they sort of try and hug the bottom. Get around one of those boulders and pebble boulder things out there. They're pretty big. Some of them are huge actually, like massive bedrock. Get around that, and well, you've had it. You try to keep the fish up. It's just sort of, that's got to be a carp. This. Well, hello, Mr. Robin. I know what you're after. You can have some maggots in a minute. I'll get this in, whatever this is. I've had these before where you look into them and think, oh, that's a heavy fish, and it turns out to be a 4-pound carp. Probably what it is. Still haven't seen it. Oh, we're gonna get it. No, almost saw it. Yeah, it's decided it's gone again. There we go. Well, let's see what you are. It's just to that point where it's sort of just about to break surface, so you can see it, and then there it dives down again. I think this is a barbel. I'm pretty sure I've just seen a barbel. And that's took bread. No wonder it's scrapping. I think it's a barbel. That, my friends, is a barbel. Right, and you go, and you can rest because you're quite a decent sized fish. Right, well, that had me fooled because I thought that was a carp. Well, he can have a rest. well, that's what I wanted. A barbel, and well, I've got one. And yeah, good bread flake. Pretty good old scrap there. Yep. So I'll leave him to rest just for a little bit. I know we're not on flowing river and all that, but still want to give him a rest. He did fight hard. And get back to you when I'm unhooking him and we'll have a look at him. There we go. Set the mat up nicely. And there's nice on the grass here as well, so better than down there on that gravel. So yeah. My knees. Not good. Right, that's the barbel. There you go. A lovely barbel. Gave me a good proper scrap, he did. So yeah. Lovely fish that. Good condition as well. Nothing wrong with him for a stillwater barbel. He looks good. Mouth's all good. No marks, no ulcers. Fins all look good. Yeah, lovely fish. And we'll get him back and see if we can get some more. Start loose feeding some corn. Get a bit of colour down there on the bottom. That gets them going. I'm saying I'm quite surprised. I haven't just been pestered with carp after carp after carp, because you fish it in the summer, it's, well, you can't stop the carp crawling up the rod. It's ridiculous. I'll get some of that down there. But yeah, still, I mean, don't mind catching carp on the Centerpin. It's good fun. Really good fun. Well, I turned off the camera because I didn't want to waste the battery, because the last time I was out the battery died, so I just kept leaving it running. So anyway, continued with the bread flake and float buried, hit it, and to be honest, it felt like a big bream. It was just really doing nothing, and anyway, got it up through the surface layers and thought it was chub, and then I realised it's not a chub, it's a massive hide, and it's got to be close to my PB hide. PB hide, £5, 3 I think it was. It's a while back. This is what I would consider a monster hide. It's massive. So he's in the net resting at the moment. I'll get him unhooked, bring him round to the mat, and I'll show you him. He's big eyed. He's big old eyed. Not very happy hide. Lovely fish though. Huge. Well, I'd consider this a huge hide. Maybe some don't, but oh, he's weighty. There he is. Big old hide. Proper brute of a fish. Didn't fight very hard. Came in like a big old bag really, but yes, he's a cracking fish. He is. Ooh, he is lively though. It's probably lively because he didn't bother fighting in the when he was in the water. Yeah, there you go. Water fish. Right, I'll get him back. See if we can get another big one. Cracker. Well, it's in big old Mr. Hyde on his way. He is. Off you go then. Big old Hyde. There he is. Off he goes. Cracker. What's that? Leaf. No, yeah, I started with maggot earlier and I was just getting roach after roach, but they are nice sized ones though. Yeah, they are, yeah. I just went on to corn, but there's loads of fish feeding out here because if I put my Polaroids on, it's all just colouring up like mad. Yeah. So I know everything's got its head down. But it's weird, I put corn on, they don't seem to be interested.
See, the lad up there in the bushes yesterday, he said, how you doing, mate? And he photographed them, and there was all £6, £8,
Yeah.
and just over.
Yeah.
Brilliant fish.
Yeah, but I think the one I had probably around 5 to 6.
Yeah.
But the Ide I caught, I don't normally I don't usually weigh Ide, but I did weigh that one because I thought that might have been a PB. But it was, what did it go? £4, £4.6. Yeah, proper brute. Oh yeah, I always use these. I use this thing as much as I can wherever I go.
That looks so nice.
It feels nice as well because it's, you know, because the clutch is your thumb, isn't it? So yeah. Oh yeah.
I pole fish and
Yeah.
I'm selling a dial concert with poles all down there. Selling a 10-foot, 13-foot feeder rod, which I don't use.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
I've locked my Centerpin because as a collector, I had a load of old little matches for me.
Yeah, I've got some of them.
If they're good, they can work about with up to. I've still got 4 or 5, but I don't want to get rid of them.
Oh no, I wouldn't get rid of them. I've got one of the special edition ones with the brass plaque on it that's engraved with your name. Yeah, lovely, lovely reel they are. Got a bit of carp in it, that. I would have thought that's a carp. I laugh, it's another barbel. I doubt it though, not on corn, I wouldn't have thought so. Although you never know. Yeah, yeah.
And he had a carp on. We'd had it an half an hour and I got to the money.
Yeah.
And I was there 20 minutes waiting. It was like I am, 24 hours last week.
Yep.
He never sees us like for half an hour or so.
Yeah, I've done the same on the pit. I'm only on £4 line here.
Yeah. I told people to go in. The stronger, the elastic, the thicker the line, the bigger the up. You can't go out.
The thing is, everyone's got like an argument with it. It's like some people say, well, if you've got too light a gear, then you're overplaying the fish and it gets too tired and all that sort of stuff. There's always an argument. Do you know what I mean? I don't agree with that either.
I love light gear. Sometimes, I mean, like 3 weeks ago now, I got the roach going. It's about £10 on the roach. I hit the jar. Well, I'm on a 16 up.
Mm-hmm.
Pound bottom. Oh no, sorry, 010 straight through, and it didn't stop it. It just went and just pushed me off.
Yeah, well, that obviously if it's a snaggy. I mean, when I fish the river, because I don't usually fish pools, I normally fish river.
Yeah.
I wouldn't set up on £4 gear in a snaggy little river for trouble. So I just wouldn't do it because although I'd like to think I'd be able to get them out, if they head to a snag and you can't stop them, they're in there. Same with this. I mean, I mean, you've probably been out there when you've been netting and stuff, but there are some bloody big boulders out here. And if you get a barbel, and you know when the barbel hug the bottom, yeah, they hug the bottom. You have to either walk around or get a different angle on it to get to move it. Yep.
Rolled down into it, but there's also apparently a lot of holes in there.
Oh, you joking. I saw some elastic going around probably a couple of months ago. Some yellow elastic going all over the surface.
For about a week and a half.
Yeah.
And this had bait on this morning when I walked around. It's over there and it's moved. And that they'll still see it, but obviously a fish is cooking.
Yeah, yeah. I almost got a glimpse of it. I'll tell you what, that was a big swirl. What we got there? Carp, I thought it would be. Yeah, that's a nice dark one, yeah.
There's one out of the pit the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had the dark ones out of here as well. There are some dark ones in here, really dark, like say like black, like almost like an old piece of furniture. You know, really dark black with like dark browns,
Yeah.
like a walnut. You know, lovely looking fish they are.
What amazes me at this time of year, them fish are supposed to calm down.
Meant to, but I don't think they do in here.
I mean, the nesting last year, we were here when the nesting still the other one.
Yeah,
Took a lot of fish out, no bad fish, no all good fish.
yeah,
All down the ground.
yep.
That's the fish this summer. Taking fish.
No, there he is. Very lively common, like commons always are. Not going to keep him out long because he's mad. There he is. Lovely looking fish on the old centerpin, and he took corn. Let's get him back in before he goes nuts. It's so quiet. You can literally hear a pin drop. None of the wind turbines are moving. Completely still. Lake's like a sheet of glass. It's crazy. It's just never see these conditions here. It's very rare. It's quite eerie as well. Without them moving, it's usually got the constant humming noise of the wind turbines, but without them going, no wind. Very strange. Pretty cool though. Oh, that is crazy. It's the cloud where they're feeding on the bottom. Well, yet again, I find myself doing voiceovers. Yeah, I think just about to strike into another fish. Yeah. And I believe this was a small carp. And oh, it also got a lot colder as well, so I got a hood up. Yeah, so you see this fish, it's only a small carp anyway, which I think they moved in over the top of everything that I put out there, so it was becoming harder to, well, like it usually is there, to get through any of the carp, to try and get through anything else. But yeah, there was a few of these. I don't think I videoed all of them, because there was, yeah, quite a lot of them. Yeah, so there he is. Nice little dark brown coloured carp. One of quite a few. Let me get a better view in there. Yeah, there's quite a few of those in there. So just getting towards the end of the session now, just starting to lose the light a little bit. And had a couple more of those smaller carp. They all seem to look almost identical. So yeah, I was just going to persevere a bit longer on the same thing that I've been doing the whole time. And yeah, that's, you know, just struck into another one, I think. Those similar carp. So yeah, it's another one of those carp. Similar sort of size, if I remember rightly. Very spirited fish. So it swam in and out of the net just then. Fight like crazy on the top. And yeah, so yeah, that's another one of them anyway. So yeah, there's another one of those fish. Just get a look at it there. Quite a nice colour though, quite dark. But they can be a nuisance in there if you're trying to target other fish. But yeah, they fight well though. And the old Centerpin, fun. So what I decided to do was try and feed those smaller carp off by putting slow sinking bread out, and seemed to work. I mean, they're all up there in the surface, and then I struck into something pretty heavy on the bottom, and yeah, this fight was quite drawn out, if I remember rightly, but it was worth it. And yes, it was at this moment when I realised I had another barbel. So yeah, worked out well that. Well, after having just quickly reviewed the footage, I find myself let down by the mic again. This time the mic's battery died. So it just seems to be a constant problem with these microphones. Might have to do something about that and possibly not use them anymore. But anyway, here's the barbel. He's not as big as the other one, but nice fish to finish with though. Put up a proper good scrap again. Haven't been fooled for a little while. Oh no, they do this tensing thing when they go like a brick. Come on, you. Stop tensing that way. Yeah. So another nice fish anyway. Nice fish to finish with, and it's been a good day. Considering it's cold, like it is, been alright. So yeah, there we go. Finished with the old barbus, tensing up. Crazy fish. So yeah. Bye from me and bye from him as well then. Happy angling. Bye guys. Ah, Merry Christmas as well. It's only a few days till Christmas. So this will be the last session before Christmas until I do my Christmas Day one. So yeah. Thanks for watching and all that. Bye bye.